Hello Taurus, and welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. This is going to be the first week of August. I have done your August reading as well, which is out on our channel, so you can have a good look at that as well as the collective. Many suggestions coming in for what the collective month is of August. If you want to join in, just leave a comment in the collective reading of what you think August should be named. I've called it Own It in August. There's been Align with August, Awesome August. There was plenty of other things as well. Sorry, can't remember them all. But yeah, go and have a look, see what you think. Let's just see what's going on in your overall energy here. Healthy boundaries going forward. This is the overall energy here. I think you've taken a step forward from arrival at a certain level. So, and it's almost as if like you've got to a place and you're kind of sort of saying, okay, I'm going to put in these healthy boundaries that I know what I've done, where I've come from, what's worked, what hasn't worked. And I can put these healthy boundaries in order to stop myself from going backwards. And this could be in your relationship side as much as in your material side as well. And stopping you repeating the same mistakes that we do in the past. It's all about learning that karmic message, basically, karmic understanding. So on your relationship side, your karmic message is the good work that you've done. This is what I was talking about, this level that you've got to. And you're going to be attracting other people that also have done the good work on themselves. And it's going to make you look at life a little bit differently, basically, I think. Sort of saying, oh, well, I can connect with people in a different way. Connect with, within my relationships. And that could be your friends, family, your community, and your partner as well. But it is all about sort of good quality relationships that are give and take, as it were. Helping one another to progress down the path. The universe here is sort of saying, okay, now that change and that understanding is within you. Now is the time to start planting those seeds and start heading off. Start putting it into action, basically. That's what the universe is trying to encourage. That good quality work that you've done upon yourself that you can apply in the rest of the world. How's your past guides trying to influence you? So these are the guides that work on your super subconscious. Connect the past to your future. They're giving you the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this ties into the Nine of Wands and sort of saying, I'm not going to just give my emotions and my energy away to relationships that are just not worth it. And I think it's a good position to take when you're trying to build good, honest, fair exchange relationships between you and another person. It's also sort of spending your energy wisely. That's what you've been doing, I think. And I've seen in your weekly readings, that's what it seems to have done in the month of July. So own it in August, basically. And your future guides, you got the Queen of Wands, enjoying the moment. Once you've got those healthy boundaries in place where you can know when you're in a conversation or you're in a situation with another person or with a group of people that just doesn't sit right with you, that doesn't sort of like correspond or resonate with you. The moment you realize that, that's when those healthy boundaries come into place. And therefore you can actually invest in the moment with the people that make the best vibration and happiness and progression for you. So I would concentrate on those relationships that are worthwhile, that has that fair exchange, rather than, and I would just let the other relationships just sort of like, it's like having a lot of sort of plants in pots, and one of those, two or three of those plants are weeds that you don't want. You stop watering them; they will not survive eventually. And caring for those relationships that you do want to care for, and those are the relationships that are going to grow, basically. In your future self, and I think it's going to help you to forge and almost change totally. And this is like a change of fortune for you in a way, which we saw in your monthly reading. It's a realization that you're going to start building on those relationships that actually are physically interacting with you, that you do activities with, that you have pastimes with, that you feel absolutely, that it feels solid and it feels like something that you can build upon. But any relationships that you don't feel, that there's no return and stuff like that, stop investing in them, basically. On your material side, let's see what your karmic message is here. Playing smart. I think this came out in your monthly reading as well. A particular thing about playing smart. I think this has to do with that work-play ethic that we were talking about. And those may be those healthy boundaries there as well. You're a workaholic, Taurus. And there's many signs like that. But when you get into your work, it's like you start ploughing that field, which is that part there. You've done that sort of foundation work. But here is a case of, I think it's more of a case here that you should be playing smarter rather than harder, basically, within your financial sort of area. Yeah, getting in tune with what sort of really works, making sure that the business works for you. So you're getting the benefits from it, but not just financial benefits, but also feeling, yes, that this is exactly what I should be doing and that I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And in line with that, when you get enthusiastic about that, your business is going to get even better. How's your past sort of connecting to your future? Yeah, I think you started something new in the past. I think it's made you very passionate. I think it's given you good results. And it's certainly opened up a new life to you, a new beginning to you, and where you should be going, and made you very passionate about the career path or the business that you should be doing. Basically, opening up a lot more sort of possibilities and making you enthusiastic about your future. How's your future guides talking to you here? I think this really does tie into the Seven of Swords. Playing smart. Yes, there may be people and there may be situations which might have done hard, you might feel hard done by. But don't waste your time contemplating them, because you should be moving forward. And I think this ties in as well to the healthy boundaries as well, because then these are the sort of things you can cut out of your life. So then you can bring back into your life a nice balance between the work and play aspect of life. And you can look to the future rather than the past. This is it. I don't think they're worthwhile, thwarting problems before they arrive is the name of the game for you this week. And once you get that within you, it's a certain rhythm, a certain attitude. Once you get that attitude within you, I think it's going to help you progress without having to try to progress, as it were. How's your future self? The world, a whole new cycle. I think this is a real learning curve for you on your financial side. It's going to open up a load of... it's going to open up the possibility for you, as I said earlier on, for you to progress without having to try to progress. And make your business grow, make your career path blossom, make your projects move along, be very productive for you. Okay? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the support that you give this channel, whichever way you see fit. There's loads of links in the description below, which you can also join in the Astroflower family. And there's also an email which is about workshops in the UK. I'll be doing in September, October. In the United States, I'm going to be doing October, November. Just pop me an email and just tell me where you are in the world. And I will try and organise my workshops and give you a heads up for the nearest workshop close to you. And it's all about connecting yourselves to energy, basically. It's absolutely brilliant. I've done it with hundreds of people, and it's a fantastic weekend. Let's just get on with a clarification here. With the Four of Wands, yes, we have Four of Wands. With the Nine of Wands, we have the Four of Pentacles as well. You've already got that on that side. I think that comes out on that side. I think that's what it's trying to say to you here, is spend your time, money, effort, energy, your emotions wisely rather than anything else. Don't give them away too cheaply, basically. Let's just see what's going on with the Three of... Look at this, beautiful. The Three of Pentacles, you get the Three of Cups. So yes, it's good quality work that you've done on yourself. You're going to be attracting other people, but it's going to make it very sociable for you. That's what that Queen of Wands is all about. And getting on and being social, I think, is what the universe is trying to encourage you to do. Apply yourself from what you've learnt in July, and then you can own it in August, basically. Let's just see what goes on with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of messages, and I think these messages here, the thing is with the Nine of Wands, he's taken that one wand and he's heading off down his path like the King of Wands, or like the Queen of Wands in this case here, or the Ace of Wands, and it leaves those Eight of Wands behind. And the universe is sort of saying that. Don't forget about those messages that you've understood that you can use as beautiful, healthy boundaries to stop yourself getting caught up in relationships or situations that just are not really worth being involved in. With the Four of Pentacles, you get the King of Cups. Yeah, some people, I get a funny feeling here, some people may be trying your emotions, trying to, I wouldn't say blackmail you with your emotions, but it's a little bit like that, emotional blackmail. And I would resist that if I was you. Stay true and calm to yourself within your emotions. The moment you start doing that, it's going to be very clear for you where you should be going, basically, and what sort of things you should be investing in according to the past. In your future, you get the Star. Enjoying those connections with those people around you that make you just go, yes, this is good, this is fun, this is, these people are really worthwhile being around, or this person is really worth being around, and investing and being there. And this is where the work and play ethic comes into play. If you're with someone and you're thinking about work, you're not there. And they will know that and they will feel that. So if you want your dreams and your aspirations, your ultimate goals in regards of how you have your relationships, I would certainly be there when you're with those people. What's this new path that you're opening up with this Page of Pentacles here? Success. I think it is. You are breeding that. It's really beautiful. It's a certain stance you need to take this week here. The phrase I get is don't sell yourself too cheaply, because you're gonna, when you do that, it's like if the roads were paved with gold, gold would be worthless. But because there's not a lot of it, gold is valuable. So yeah, you could do that with yourself and your emotions and your connections with other people. I think that's really, really important, and it's going to make you very desirable as you head down this path by a lot of people. It bodes well for your future. There's no doubt about it. On your financial side, playing smart. Well, that's all. Yeah, I'm walking away from complications. This is what I was saying about the Four of Cups as well. Walking away from conflicts and complications that doesn't really serve you. That's going to stop you and slow you down on your career path or your business or whatever you're trying to do in your life. If you get into petty little arguments, it's going to slow you down and stop you from advancing. What's this Two of Cups all about? I think, yeah, you get the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you're getting in alignment of how you go about your job or your business and etc., which builds in that security within you. And I think walking away from those complications as well, those confrontations that doesn't really serve you anything, or making sure playing smart by avoiding those complications in life. This is where you come into alignment with yourself. This is what the universe is trying to encourage within you. And when you come into alignment with yourself, you have pure assurance. Look at the wry smile on her face. She is sort of saying, I know where I'm going and I know what I'm doing. I don't even need to think about it, which allows you then that space to start exploring all the other things. What's the messages from your past of this wondrous and new passionate sort of direction that you've taken? You get the Ace of Swords as well. You're obviously really winning. On your financial side here, I don't have any worries about your financial side at all. I just think sometimes, because Taurus, you're very engaged in things, sometimes you can get a little bit too engaged, a little bit like the bull going after that red rag, as it were, in a bullfight. It's just like seeing it and go, "Roar!" And I would resist that. I would resist that if I was you and just concentrate on getting out of the bull ring, basically. Not necessarily out of the bull ring, but concentrate on just progressing on your pathway here. Don't look for the justice, because sometimes it ain't going to happen. I would fall in love with yourself. This comes up with the Four of Cups. I would fall in love with yourself. I wouldn't bother trying to get reparations or sort of justice for past things. I think the justice will come in because you get your own success as you go forward. And just fall in love with the path that it's now giving you a bit of freedom to choose, to pick and choose, getting a bit more security within your life. Let's just see what's going on with the world. Happiness after difficulty. That's what see that little barrier there that you've had to get over. That's a little bit like that Nine of Wands there. And the Seven of Swords. It's like something that you got over. It ties in as well to the Four of Cups. You've got over this, and it's going to make you a lot more happier, because you are going to be in a position where people are going to kind of they're not going to be able to hold you back, Taurus. It's going to be really good. Absolutely beautiful. What a great week. Don't forget, you have got your monthly reading as well. That'll be somewhere around my head here, and also the collective reading as well. Don't forget about the links in the description below. Thank you very much for your support. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.